Today, we are honoring the past and embracing the future. Thanks to the Civil Rights Institute, Birmingham will always have a place where the struggles of the oppressed are not forgotten, and where we can all be reminded that those struggles still exist for so many people.
Of late, though, I've been thinking a lot about another group of amazing people. These are people I have connected with as our Jewish community's point of contact for tornado relief in the wake of the April 27th killer tornadoes that swept our state. All of us here are physically present here today by the grace of God. Not one of us does not know someone who was dramatically affected on that fateful day. We personally have seen the devastation. I know this other group of people, but not in the traditional sense. I don't know all of their names or their personal circumstances, but I know their hearts and actions, so I do know who they are. They are the people who donated almost $300,000 to the BJF's Tornado Recovery Fund. They are Sunday school students. They are retired women who belong to a knitting guild. They are elementary and high school students who sold lemonade, had bake sales and car washes. They are countless federations and foundations, and they are representative of all faiths. They live in 35 different states, the District of Columbia, and 3 Canadian provinces. I counted. But most importantly, these are people who gave, as the great sage Moses Maimonides taught, at one of the highest levels of tzedakah. They gave without knowing their beneficiaries personally. They gave from their hearts because people in Alabama were suffering and in need.
As we gather in this place, which is an eloquent symbol and reminder of the meaning of Tikkun Olam, we embrace a man and his family we have loved and admired for his decades of good deeds, and to gratefully honor him as the recipient of our community's Tikkun Olam Award, joining Phyllis Weinstein, Carl Friedman, Herc Levine, and myself as recipients of this cherished honor.
I thank you all so very much, and I appreciate all of you being here. It means a great deal to me. It's this honor, this award is just so special, and I just cannot tell you how much it means. So y'all bear with me. If I could choose to receive only one award, it would be the Tikkun Olam Award, because it puts me in a category with the esteemed past recipients. All of you who are here today, and I appreciate that. These people who I admire for their own record of service to our community, and because it validates for me that the work that we all do and we've done for so long is deemed to be worthy of recognition.
My name is Dan Turlott, and I'm the Sports and Fitness Director at the Levitt Jewish Community Center. I've been working at the Jewish Community Center for 25 years. And before I started working there, I had a little concern what it was going to be like for a non-Jew to work at a Jewish organization. I must tell you, when I started working there, I was welcomed with open arms. There was just a feeling of acceptance that the Jewish community gave to me. I've made a lot of friends along the ways. I see a lot of them out there in the crowd. A lot of my friends kid me that I'm more Jewish than they are.
I also want to mention our organization's name change from Jewish Community Relations Committee to Jewish Community Relations Coalition. As the bridge between our Jewish community and the broader community, we felt this new name represents more accurately what drives our JCRC work today, drawing together partners wherever and whenever needed to advance good causes, better our city, and address issues important to our Jewish community. I also want to thank those of you who contribute to the Birmingham Jewish Federation annual campaign. Your dollars underwrite the activities of our Jewish Community Relations Coalition and so much more, and we are grateful for your support.
At the beginning of the Torah in Genesis, God calls to Abraham to take his son, his favorite son, Isaac, and offer him at Mount Moriah as a burnt offering. In replying to God's call to action, Abraham answers God very simply, but immediately and directly. Hineni, here I am. In all, the word Hineni is mentioned 22 times in the Torah. The rabbis teach us that repetition of a word tells us of the importance of its message. Hineni connotes something more than just physical presence. Hineni means that I am here with all of my being, physically and spiritually, ready to do what I need to do at this very moment in time. This one word, Hineni, being present and ready, sums up my vision for the Jewish Community Relations Coalition. In keeping with our new name, coalition instead of committee, we must coalesce as one people to enlist the help of our allies, including the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute, and we must coalesce as one people to help others in need. We must be present and respond to the call. So today, I challenge each of you to say with me, Hineni, I am here, ready to act as one, ready to do the holy work of Tikkun Olam, repairing the world. Hineni, I am here, ready to build bridges with the general community, bringing together our allies for common goals. Hineni, I am here, ready to unite with other religious and cultural groups to promote freedom of expression. Hineni, I am here, ready to participate in two of our important outreach groups, Sisters Taverin and Perez, uniting Jewish women with their African American and Hispanic counterparts. Hineni, I am here, ready to bring together all supporters of Israel and speak out on behalf of our ally and our Jewish homeland. Ready to participate in Israel initiatives such as Bye Bye Birmingham. Ready to engage statewide college students in support of Israel. Ready to support Israel through letters to the editor and letters or emails to our nationwide political representatives.
Threads was my next endeavor with the Federation, but especially with JCRC. For those of you who don't know, Threads is a group for young Jewish, African American, and Hispanic women to socialize together. I found myself learning as much about Judaism and my passion for feeling connected to it as I did the other cultures that were brought to the table. It allowed me also to see where Jewish life in Birmingham was headed. I found so many areas in which to be involved, whether it's getting drinks and appetizers with other young Jews, or it's a group of young women sharing our cultures, or working with a group of volunteers, reading with children through the Fed Up with the Literacy program. There's always something for us to do as a community in our community.